Grown strong, with your eyes sharp. You've spent many days practicing your aim.
Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So, I went to the Skal village, wanted to sell some of the excess stuff in my inventory, and was just chatting people with these people I'm just talking to. They want to give me quests left and right. So, Edla was saying something about her son. So, I guess I could talk to him.
You would do that? I know he would listen to you. You've been out there in the wide world. You know its perils. Yes, perhaps you can convince him. I would be grateful if you would do this thing, outsider.
Alright, convince him to stay in the Skal village. And then Morwen also had a quest to give me. Finna, do you have anything?
The historian has not stopped speaking their praises.
I came here to study the history of Solstheim.
Alright, Morwen, when I last saw her, was over by the blacksmith.
I fear to think what would have happened if you hadn't saved me.
My mother was Skal, but she left the village, and I was born in Skyrim.
So, why did your mother leave the village?
A trade ship from Skyrim struck ice off the coast near the village, and the Skal took in the surviving sailors. My mother fell in love with one of the sailors, my father, and eventually returned with him to Skyrim.
Did she ever return here?
Sadly, no. She died in Falkreath, where I was born.
Oh. To the point, what do you need?
I came across a few of my mother's old things not long ago. Among them was a necklace that my father gave to her when they were married. I believe she would want it placed upon her tombstone in Falkreath, as a symbol of her undying love and the great sacrifice she made for it. If you find yourself in Falkreath, please give this amulet to the priest Runel and tell him that I sent you. He will understand.
All right.
I don't have much to give in reward, but return to me when the task is done and I'll do what I can. Thank you, Skal friend.
All right, I can do that. What did you do in Skyrim before you came back
my
here?
mother used to say that I was born an angry child.
Oh.
It's true that my heart has always been restless, and fighting was the only way I could find peace. I was a soldier for a time, and then a mercenary, but I was never truly happy until I came here.
And have the dragons made life more difficult for the Skal?
Well, the dragons are a constant danger, but so far they have taken little interest in our village. Thank the All-Maker for that. But have they forced us to change the way we live our lives? No, not at all. They are but one more hardship, added to the many we already endure.
All right, then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I also want to head back to Raven Rock, because I initially went there to sell my crap, and as soon as I stepped into town, a quest started, so... there it is. I wonder if I'm tough enough to take on the Netch now. Here he comes.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Counselor Arano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
Ooh. Did he say what it was
All he
about?
wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Counselor as soon as possible.
Well, I'm certainly intrigued, so okay. Where is he? Let's make sure not to wait. Make sure this quest is on. Here we go. Looks like he's somewhere somewhat nearby. Oh, he's just hanging out here at the edge of town. Alright, what's up, Second Counselor? What you got?
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
What are you talking about? He's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would they do that? Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself.
Well, was he in the right to order the execution?
I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Well, he did order the execution, but if the execution was just, then I do want to help him out. So, I guess let's try it. You ordered the execution. It's on his head, not yours.
Now that's just ridiculous. As Second Counselor, it's my responsibility to protect Counselor Morvain from harm. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that.
Alright then, so you feel an attack on the Counselor is imminent.
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenrock.
So why haven't you acted on the information?
Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Good luck with that. Well, how can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club.
You think so?
If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Alright then. So, what can you tell me about House Lalu?
Traitors. The lot of them.
They probably think
Their
the same thing about
collaboration
you.
with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer.
Oh, now I'm on your side. 'Cause we're kind of in the same situation in Skyrim. We Nords gotta stick together. We don't really care about the Empire. The Nord people are more important than the Empire. These guys, same deal. Dunmer more important than the Empire. Yeah, okay. I presume that was their downfall.
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
So what happened to House Lalu?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
Well, seems fair enough. So, how are things going now that the mines are open again?
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open, but all I see is a new security problem on our hands.
But you're gonna be making
sure
more money
those
now, right?
shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenrock.
I mean, I understand your concern, but also this means that money's gonna be flowing into the town. So you could hire more guards and stuff, and ultimately it seems like this would help you prosper. You mentioned your sources.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
So why don't you ask them to investigate? Well, because they're not right here on the island.
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstheim. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive.
Okay, it's a fair point.
However, any information we can glean in times like this I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
Alright then. I don't think we really need to ask why the Dunmer hate the Empire, because it's probably similar to why the Nords hate the Empire. Well, let's see what he has to say.
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
So this is kind of crappy, but actually, I mean, it worked out really bad for the Dunmer, I get that. But I can kind of understand why the Empire would do that, because Oblivion gates were opening everywhere and no one knew what was going on, and it was terrifying. Like, whole towns were being destroyed by these gates. So I can kind of see where they'd be like, time to focus on the homelands and see if we can figure this out before we worry too much about all of our settlements elsewhere. So, I mean, yeah, bad for the Dunmer, but I could see why the Empire... I can't really hold it against the Empire for withdrawing their forces in the face of such a crisis. So, how did the Dunmer survive this?
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redarin's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redarin literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Alright.
Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
Well, my intent originally had been to check out the black books in my inventory this episode, but I think I want to go ahead and follow up on this quest, and then we'll check the books after that. I'll be honest, I'm kind of scared of the books. I'm afraid I'm going to just die again. Plus, I need to talk to the blacksmith here, because the blacksmith in Skal Village, I really wanted to get some more strong arrows to hopefully help me out in those battles, and all he had was iron arrows, so we'll see if this guy has better stuff, but I can do that off screen. Where am I going? Where's that retching netch? Ah, over here.
I work for
Hey there, buddy. You're not actually who I need to talk to. Is he up or down? He's down, right? Yeah, everything's down here.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
Hey there,
The
Geldis.
mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
Good to hear. So, Adril Arano said you might be able to help me.
Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he?
Yeah.
Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
Well, tell me the right way and I'll do it. You have a better idea?
Actually, I do.
Let's hear it. I should be standing in front of
If
this
you
guy.
want
so
to
you're
catch
talking to his
those
back.
slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
Alright, how do I do that?
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside.
Oh.
If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Alright, and why haven't you told Adril about this?
What makes you think I haven't?
Oh, he just doesn't...
Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Oh. Thanks for
You
the
can
tip.
thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Alright. Why did Counselor Morvain execute Newlin?
Back in 95, Vila Ulin came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town.
Well, it's sounding pretty justified now.
Fletcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard, and then murder Counselor Morvain when we weren't looking.
He did this alone?
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds.
Oh.
Half
Easily
the bloody
bought
town
loyalty.
joined his side. Can you believe that?
Were there consequences for those that joined? How did he get caught?
He underestimated the Redarin Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulin was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulin ancestral tomb.
Who is sniffing over here next to me? Is that you, Teldrin? Why do Dunmer leave ash yams in their tombs?
When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal.
Okay.
The fact that life ends and begins anew.
And how are you feeling? Well, we already know that things are doing good since the mines are open again. Well, we'll try it in case it triggers a quest.
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
Well, good. I'm excited I was able to help the town out in this respect.
Safe travels, Outlander.
Here's one business owner prospering now that we got the mine going. I'm sure there's plenty others.
With the Asphalt threat taken care of.
Alright, let's head over to this Ulan ancestral tomb. Oh, these waiting quests suck, though, because I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait.
Veteran Guard at your service.
Alright, which one's the Ulan tomb? I'm sure it'll tell me. Yep, there it is.
Stand aside, Outlander.
Are there gonna be ash spawn down here? Wouldn't be surprised. Alright, so where do they leave the yams? Just somewhere on this main area? Temple Ancestral Tomb. What else we got back here? Okay, so where do I need to wait? Here, maybe? Oh, there we go. That worked out very nicely. Who we got here?
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer.
You're not an Ulan.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
See, we could accuse her here, but she might not really be from House Lalu. She might just be a Dunmer who cares a lot about respect for the dead, and it might genuinely bother her to see a family with no offerings left for the deceased. And so she's doing it out of a sense of duty. Not to a specific house, but duty to the Dunmer in general and their rights. So, I don't want to outright accuse her, because we don't know for sure that she's lying just because there's this quest. She might say, "You're an idiot, what are you talking about?" I don't want to just let her get to it either, though. Tell me why you're really here.
What do you mean? I thought I was clear.
Well, you were, but...
I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
Dang it, that's it?
Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating.
Well, that didn't pan out well. I don't want to go talk to him about her, because I don't know that... I don't know. I don't know if she's lying to me. She might really just care a lot about Dunmer people. Her reasoning seems plausible to me. Maybe we'll go talk to our retching Netch guy again and see if he has any more information to shed on this. He might have a perspective about it.
Last time I rode Jalen's ship.
Alright. No, I don't want to talk to you just yet. What do you think, Aldous?
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner.
Nothing.
Home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit longer after all.
Well, I've got 3 of these pendants to sell to you, so if you want them...
I am. Here you go.
Thank you.
Captain Veleth would never allow anything to happen to us.
If you need any supplies...
It's reassuring enough for you, but it's something that still keeps me awake at night.
What are you guys talking about?
And Raven Rock have proven most invigorating for my husband. I haven't seen him this pleased in many years. Adril Arano, second... How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday.
You worry much on your husband's behalf.
He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way.
What danger do you mean?
When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
Well, I guess maybe you should return to Morrowind?
I assure you, if I could convince Adril to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Adril and Counselor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings.
You haven't told him how you feel?
I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Adril no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock.
Alright, where are you from originally?
Adril and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold.
Oh, sounds like quite a sight.
I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity.
How long do you guys live?
Regardless, I hope to return there someday. Which doesn't seem likely, given my husband's commitment to Counselor Morvain.
Well, and it doesn't look like there's anything
Good
we can do
journey,
to help
traveler.
her. That's just the situation she's got. Sorry, Sindiri. Alright.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste.
Oh yeah, this guy. Crushes lost your ancient Nordic pickaxe. Sorry.
Blast. That careless old fool. Well, thanks for trying anyway. Here you go. For your trouble.
Well, I feel kind of bad about getting the reward.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
But I think it was probably for the best to leave the pickaxe with Crushes. Alright,
I
Adril.
hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made any progress?
It might be her, but do we
I
have
appreciate the help
any other options? Oh, it says report back to him.
you've been giving us.
Alright.
Telesu. Are you sure?
Not really. I did see her in the Ulan
So
tomb, but...
Geldis's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
Yeah. So, go search their house. He can't just search their house. I'm gonna have to
not
search the
kicking
house.
down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
Well, what if they try to stop me?
If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive.
Alright then.
Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck.
Hey hey. Why do the Ulans have a tomb in Raven Rock?
Villa Ulan wasn't the first Ulan to live in Raven Rock. His father, Valen Ulan, was one of the first Dunmer to settle here. Unlike his son, Villa, Valen was a good man. He contributed to the community and was quite respected. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb.
You told me House Lalu was disliked.
The Ulan family being a part of House Lalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the ashes of the deceased to be placed in an ancestral tomb.
Okay.
Valen Ulan and his son's remains were both laid to rest there because that's what he'd requested.
Honor for the dead, eh? Okay. Can you tell me more about the Severin family?
Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendor. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since.
Benefit how?
They're quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with their own hands.
Nothing unusual about them?
People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
Alright, let's get to it then.
Be careful. If the Severins have betrayed us...
Okay, so they're the ones that live off in the manor, kind of to the side, sort of on its own. Up here. What time is it? They might well be awake. Oh, we can just waltz right in. Okay.
Is someone there?
Someone's in
For
here
House
with us.
Lalu. For Villa Ulan.
Oh! Well, I guess that takes away any doubt.
Morvain will pay for this!
Okay, so we know it's them, for sure. Let's see. What shouts do we have on? Oh yeah, the dragon aspect.
Someone there. I think we might have a visitor.
Have its revenge.
Alright, who do we need to still... Miri, where are you? Okay, there we go.
It's not my time.
Alright. Well, I didn't expect that. May as well take her gold. It's not worth a lot, but we can sell it. Okay, so now we need to find the specific evidence, which is, you know, a little after the fact, considering we've killed them. But they did, their battle cries were for House Lalu, so, you know. Okay, let's wait an hour.
I'm not sure why House Redrin is so insistent on maintaining Solstar. Seems like more trouble than it's worth.
What are these books? House of Troubles, 5 Far Stars. Okay, I don't think we need those. Let's go downstairs and see what we can find. Now, there is another Severin, right? The father, so he is probably somewhere in here as well.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim, I've spent enough
Well, this is handy. You guys got your own facilities down here. Nice. Glass. Oh, so if I wanted to make glass armor, that's kind of cool. Alright, where's your incriminating cabbage potato soup? That is not incriminating, that's just gross. Where is your incriminating proof? Yeah, I'll take these. Boiled cream treat. You guys can keep that. Alright, well there's gotta be something in here. Can you buy this house? It looks an awful lot like. We've got the displays set up on the wall, it's got enchanting table, it's got the smithy. Yeah, I bet I can buy this place. The X-Man. Wow, that potion is worth a lot. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, look at all those salts. You know what? Rather than steal them, I think I'll just see what it takes to buy the house, and then I'll know. I will take the healing potions right now, though, because those may well be useful before I manage to purchase it. Potent poison. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, and there's mannequins everywhere. I can totally buy this house, I'm sure. Ah, the Ulan matter. What do we got here? Dear Counselor Selden, in a matter of days I believe we'll be ready. Our forces hidden within Ashfellow Citadel have been training night and day, ready to strike when we give the signal. Ooh, with Captain Veleth distracted by the Ashlon attacks, the timing seems perfect. I've waited nearly a decade to exact my revenge upon little Morvain for the death of my ancestor, and I long for the moment my blade will be drawn across his throat. The next letter you'll receive from me will include his head in a sack. Display it proudly in the halls of House Lalu, brother. Vendel Ulan. Well, let's take that for sure. Yeah, let's just take all this stuff. It doesn't even matter what's in the rest of this, because this is a cool house, and I'm going to just figure out how to buy it. Ooh, I do want these, though. There we go. Alright, curiosity gets the best of me. Why do they have a display case full of skulls? That's a little disturbing. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Aldous. Turns out he was right the whole time. And it sounds like we're going to have to go wipe out the forces hiding in the tomb as well. Alright, can I just get in here, or is it going to be a problem? Huh? Cool.
You lost?
No, I've got urgent news.
Did you find
Or
any
Adril, not
evidence
Aldous,
at
whatever.
Severin Manor?
I absolutely did.
Then we finally have them.
Yep.
All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
Well, they're not going to give up willingly.
Good.
Okay.
I'm going to send 2 of the best Redoran Guard we have to take them down.
2? That's all you're sending?
I want you to assist them any way you can.
Alright. I will head there
See
immediately.
that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
Alright, let's go do it.
Ashfallow Citadel's been about.
Alright, where are you guys? Way over here? Oh, well, fortunately, we can just fast travel. That's handy. Now, it might ruin the attack a bit that I'm going to be fast traveling directly to the Citadel instead of outside of it, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, there's our guys. Oh, that's... Who is that? Okay, a Morag Tong assassin. It looks a little like Tal'Drin at first. But no, we're good. Okay, let's run right up here.
Malakath, take you.
Accomplished already, eh? Hey! Get out of here. Well, you guys went down nice and fast. Morag Tong armor. That's a light armor. Well, we'll sell it. What's this guy got? Okay. Alvin arrows, that's nice. And we're getting close to the weight limit, so we'll leave the rest of that stuff. Wait, weapons out, because there's probably going to be even more of them in here. Well, let's get an autosaving. We do just have one from fast traveling, but we'll get it with those initial enemies killed. Now then.
There's someone there.
Yes. Where are you? Alright, let's actually see if there's any treasure. Iron boots? Nah, I don't need those. Alright. I'll help you out, Tal'Drin.
Lucky!
Although these guys go down pretty fast. Alright, I'm sure there's more of them in here, so let's continue. Ooh. Well, how deep down does this thing go? Hey guys.
Can't hide from me.
I am not hiding.
No.
There we go. Let's get our health back up. There we go. Now. Dwarven sword. What's in this room you guys just came barreling out of? Glories and laments of the pig children. Oh, something about orcs. Oh, that's terrible. Pig children. Okay, boots. A safe, eh? Ah. There we go. Now, what's in here? Ooh, not bad. Alright, I think that's it for this room. Moving on. Wraith's wedding dowry. Alright, I don't think any of those are important. Come on over.
You're nothing.
Oh, there's a bunch of you guys, huh?
I got you. Shogora.
It would help things if you guys didn't look quite so much like Taldrin. But that's okay. Taldrin! Have they killed you? No, I can't. He can't be dead. Alright. I don't want to lose another companion, so I'm going to let this person just take me out. We will try this again. He's carrying a lot of stuff. I don't want to lose it. Alright, so we will keep this door shut for now.
Is someone there?
Go do my investigating. I don't actually need that boar tusk, so we'll leave it. Okay, all of this can stay.
Over here!
Yep, there's someone right here. And I'm gonna fight you the cheap way.
That the best you can do!
Okay.
To end this.
Get back here. There we go. Okay. Alright, Taldrin. So what is that big shiny sword one of these guys was using? Oh, let's get these arrows. Sure. Didn't he have like a huge gleaming sword? Maybe, maybe it was like a random thing and I lost it when I loaded. Oh well, I don't really need it anyhow. I would have just sold it. Oh, this, ooh! This is suspicious. Oh my gosh, there's like a million bear traps. Okay, let's Pay attention to all the bear traps on the floor. All I wanted to do was go hit this switch. Alright, what did that do? Teldrin, I need you to please get out of the way. That would be great. There we go. Are there going to be more of them? I'm sure there are. Oh, here's their practice room. Alright, where'd that pole chain go? Right here. Don't step on any of these, Teldrin. I'm actually paying attention to where— Oh, dang it! And he freaking did. This place is just full of all these weird puzzles and traps. It's a deadly place. Alright. Did that do it? No. So there's gotta be another pole chain somewhere. Oh, there's two in this room. Can I squeeze through here? I don't really want to go around all the doors. Alright, alright. Alright, Teldrin. Where even are you? Come catch up to me.
What was that?
Nothing. Ooh, Vendel.
I knew it!
This might be a really tough battle. So, let's do that again.
For Villarulen!
Ooh!
Long live House Halalo! Tradin! No! I join you in death, Father.
Alright, let's just hang out to the side a second. Oh, and we'll bump back to this view. So I tried the dragon form just gives me these like swirling things around me, which is kind of cool. I was hoping it would actually turn me like into a dragon temporarily. It does not. You got this, right, Teldrin? Oh my gosh. Okay, well I kind of need that. It's gonna overburden me, but I need it. Oh, and these. So, yeah, let's the mold is 90, but this is a— oh yeah, 96, and it's— oh man. And yeah, we'll put these on. What have I been wearing? I think archery ones. So we might see how much do I need to get rid of. Only a couple pounds. Well, this can go. And I don't really need that. There we are.
Oh,
oh, that thing can just go out and fight them, huh? Okay, that's pretty handy. Alright, is that all of ya? The threat is ended. Ooh, and what do we got here? A lot of stuff to overburden me. Oh, Mage Light. That's not that important. These are kind of cool. I don't think I'm gonna wear them. No, I'm not gonna wear them, so I probably should leave them. But I could drop that. Though it might be worth more. Let's drop some dumb potions. I don't need that much frostbite venom. Alright,
Despite the foul beings that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
Yep, it worked out pretty well. Is there a fast way out of... Ooh! Here. Okay, that was not nearly as deadly a drop as I thought it would be. Okay, not a big deal. I thought it was going to be like down into abyss and probably die. Well, that worked out fairly well. Let's go tell Captain of the Guard that everything is safe. Well, probably it's not even the Captain of the Guard. It's going to be Counselor Arano, but... Oh yeah, he said he was going to send me in with 2 veteran guards. Did they not go inside, or did they get killed early on? I wasn't even paying attention to those guys. Okay, let's head back to town, finish up this quest. Come on, game. There we go. Good news. I got some pretty fancy new armor. Oh, and I took care of the threat.
Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it!
He is no longer a threat.
Then, it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you?
Well, slain by the Morag tongue. Sorry.
Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him.
I did what had to be done.
Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this.
Oh, well, let's go talk to him.
Follow me, and
we'll
I'll
ignore
take
whatever
you to the
dragon or
council
whatever
so
is
you
attacking
can
the
speak
town.
to him yourself.
Don't worry about it. Just go inside. It'll be fine.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town.
So you're gonna let me buy that manor?
For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Thank you, Counselor.
Now, I'm certain Adril was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
Yeah. Oh?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As counselor, I
don't even have to pay for it.
Severin Manor, and everything contained within.
Yeah.
You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Oh, sweet. We got an awesome new house.
The mines are open and the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery. My eternal gratitude and blessings go with you, friend.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. Next time I really will tackle the Black Books. We'll see if I can do this.